inside an old bus we found at the abandoned gold mining town of Bulong. The old buses had the floor concreted up and used as like a shack, I think. That's pretty cool. And over there I'll show you the outhouse. It's a long drop and they've built like a tin dunny over an old mine shaft, so you drop your waste down an old mine. There's the bog house. You can see there's a bit of a bridge over it. That's where your human waste goes. Now I don't have one ready, so here's one I prepared earlier. This is a demonstration.
Moving along from Bulong, I wanted to find the edge of a salt lake I had seen on some maps. Along the way, there were all sorts of relics from mining and pastoral station activities. We were surprised to see another vehicle out here, the owner of which found our UHF channel and had a bit of a chat. The bloke had a claim staked out here and was out for some prospecting. He told us of a long abandoned army barracks on the Salt Lake. You can't miss it, he reckoned.
Now, since returning from the trip and trying to find some facts to share with you all about this place, I have come to a disappointing conclusion. That this was not a bunker at all. I could find no mention of military activity out here, only mining. And that a huge condenser plant used to exist somewhere on the edge of the lake to clean up salt water for drinking at the town of Bulong. That would explain the pipeline we saw. Still, it was fascinating, and we didn't arrive at camp until well after dark.
picked up a new chain in Kalgoorlie yesterday, purely for this link. There's nothing wrong with this chain, but the clip that holds the link on, that went missing. So I got a new link, and now I've got a spare chain ready to go. It's pretty loose right now, so we're just going to tighten that up a bit before we head off.
Going to check out the Kalgoorlie Super Pit on our way down to the Woodlines track. I haven't seen this since I was probably 10 years old, so I reckon it's probably a lot bigger. I think it's like the biggest man-made hole in the southern hemisphere or something. Almost big enough to lift your mum.
After throwing a glance at the super pit, we head south to Kambalda, where there is absolutely nothing to get excited about, except another salt lake. From here though, I had spied a shortcut along a pipeline. If this works out, I save us about 50 k's and a boring stint on the tarmac. Work out it did, and soon we were on our way to Burra Rock for camp again. Today had very much been just a transit day, although Burra Rock is very interesting. Burra Rock was a major hub in the Woodlines track. See, trains back then needed steam, which required water, also needed for human survival. Something very scarce out here. The dam on Burra Rock was created by white men lighting huge fires. The granite would then crack and they would lift the pieces away to create the channels you see from the drone, and then do it again and again, eventually creating a large dam.
That's a good bevy. So the Woodlines track starts from, well, used to start from Kalgoorlie, and it's all about the train lines that ran in like a 200k radius out from Kalgoorlie to collect all the wood that fired boilers and lined mine shafts and that. We're taking 2 nights to do this one. First night here at Burra Rock. Second night, all depends on how we go tomorrow. We're going to be stopping in at Cave Hill, where there's a couple of dams and caves all around the outside of the rock, and we'll see what else ensues.
they've been sinking?
They've been sinking the original emu draft.
Ooh.
Nothing but the best emu export.
Oh yes.
Ah, the great 5-car pile-up of 1905. It was the dark era for the Woodlines. No, I don't actually know what I'm talking about. But what I do know is this is an old train carriage that would have hauled the wood from out in the middle of Whoop Whoop here, back to Kalgoorlie and Coolgardie. Supplied everybody with firewood for night, firewood for their boilers, big hunks of timber to line their shafts with.
Here we are now at Cave Hill. Not even half the day is gone and we are nearly at the end of the track. Cave Hill, like Burra Rock, has a man-made dam on one side and this neat little cave on the other. It's kinda sad to say it, but between Cave Hill and Victoria Rock Road, which is a high-speed gravel road, the Woodlines track was much of the same. After a little while you turn away from the old rail and just follow a track through the bush toward Hyden. It's really not worth showing you here. Also, we had a few spots on the map to check out, but Taylor had suddenly been struck by the flu Jake and I had been carrying all week. He looked like he might die any second, so we made a beeline for the Breakaways camp, not too far east, where we have one more thing to bring you.
Hey Jake, guess what we got for you? This thing?
My thought process with cooking a heart, because I've never done it before, is keep it simple and strong flavours to try and overpower the flavour of the heart, because it's probably not going to be appealing no matter how I do it. So I reckon probably 5 cloves of garlic and a bit of oil, and just fry it up nice and hot like chunks of steak.
Bo has taken over and he's dosing it up with lots of herbs and spices because he knows how to overpower anything.
Lots of garlic.
Lots of garlic.
And lots of salt.
Lots of salt. Lots of oil. Lots of fresh herbs from the back door garden.
Actually, I gotta water that.
Yes. Always more oil.
Smoked oil. Oh, the smoked oil sign right there. Ugh.
Well, hey, yep. Beautiful.
That's perfect.
That's not going to stick.
Can't waste flavour.
Oh yes, heart juice. Otherwise known as blood. That smells pretty good.
Is it? Oh. Doesn't get better with age or warmth.
Alright Jake, your dish is ready.
Wait, explain the smell first, Jake. What does it smell like? It does smell nice. Okay.
It smells nice. It smells better than raw.
But how does it taste?
It smells better than lamb kidneys.
Seriously,
Or sheep
Yeah,
kidneys.
those lamb kidneys were horrible.
Have a go at that.
Here he goes.
It's purple.
Nice
like a
little
prune.
nugget. God, it sounds tough.
Sounds very chewy.
It's just like steak.
Is it?
It's really good.
Really? It's purple.
Jeez.
That can't be good. You have another bite. Holy shit.
Have a try it.
Ugh.
You'll like it. Oh, it's hot.
That's the least weird looking bit, I think.
Actually, it kind of tastes like kangaroo.
That's not bad. Definitely not
You just don't like it because you know you're eating hearts?
Yeah, but yeah, it also doesn't taste like any meat that I've ever had. You know? It's got that weird heart taste.
Well, there you go, folks. There's a nice, warm, hearty meal.
I say it does. It tastes a bit metallic or something.
Oh, that'd be all.
Bit earthy.
That's probably the heart.
Bit earthy.
It's a bit of the heart.
But if someone said, "Here, have this steak," I would be like, "Tastes all right," but you cooked it like you're a shit cook.
You'd be like, "Why does this steak taste like heart?"
Yeah.
Ah.
Salty.
Yeah, look at the inside of that. Why is it shiny on the inside?
It's bloody alright, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not the worst thing you've cooked on a trip.
No.
It's not the worst thing you put in your mouth.
Of all the terrible things we've tried to cook on trips, just for the sake of them being terrible,
Be those
that's
kidneys.
the best.
Those kidneys were...
Those kidneys.
What about the time I put the chicken livers on sticks at Wellington Dam? Wellington Dam with Harry.
I remember chicken livers, but I don't remember the taste of them, so we're going to have to do that again.
No.
Ah, the Goldfields. Each time I'm out here, I find more and more to go back for. But that's it for this round. Soon, a big, moist Perth winter will be here, and it's time to go play in the mud and forests, and have campfires. So subscribe to Intense Off-Road, and join us on our next adventure.